Oh. Quit. Yo, what's up, Bubba's B? How you doing, fam? How you doing, fam? How you doing, fam? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Don't forget to double tap the screen, brother. Don't forget to double tap that screen, brother. Like it up. Like it up. Oh, just tying up some Popeye marabou jigs here on this little live. This little light of mine. Waiting on Mom to get home from the hospital finally. It's gonna be great. She's been gone for over a month. Seen her twice the whole time. I'm just waiting on my mom to get home from the hospital, man. She's been real bad sick. We ain't been able to go see her much because she's been 4 hours away. And I got the kids here at home. So we've seen her twice, maybe three times in the last month or so. And we've all been sick, and then I've had an infection in my foot and stuff, so I ain't really supposed to have been around her because I had MRSA. But we're both doing good. She's on her way home finally. She wasn't supposed to come home, but they couldn't get her in rehab. But they said if we could do the IV antibiotics, and my sister went and got trained to do that, so they let her come home till they can get her in a rehab facility till she can get 100% better. So that's good. She'll be home. I'm super excited. I'm a mama's boy bad, so mommy coming home's a big deal. Oh, I gotta send these scissors back off. I send these scissors off about once every few months to German Scissor Company to thank you, bud, thank you, to get them resharpened. They're medical scissors, but they do good on thread. But thread, you can cut like meat or nails or anything you want to cut with these things, and they will not dull. You go to cutting thread and stuff, and for some reason the thread dulls them. It's very strange. Now these I ordered from Dave Haas, I think is where these come from. Either that or they come from my stepdad's fly shop. I can't remember. Hold on a second. I just got a message. Let me check it right quick. And this, I just got, I just got a message from Panfish Kings. They're the ones that sent me these jigs to start. I could start tying, and they smell really fruity. And I thought it was me. I thought I'd lost my mind. But they just messaged me, and she said that they seen my live, and they said they have a scent burner in their jig tying room, and it must stick to the baits, because I was like, dude, y'all's baits they're real sweet smelling. I thought I'd lost my mind, but she said no, that hold on one second, guys, lost my. But anyway, awesome, Buzzbait. That's cool, bro. I'm glad you hit. 40 subs. Everybody try to help Buzzbait out so he can build his YouTube like the rest of us. We all need help helping each other. Yeah, crazy, bro. She's on her way. They still ain't left the hospital yet. She's leaving, and she just called me a minute ago, and she said that they was going to be leaving in about 20 to 30 minutes, and it's a 4-hour ride home, so she'll be here about midnight or so. I don't even know what time it is. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. She'll be yeah. She'll get here about midnight, a little bit after. And if y'all were kids, please don't come in and try to cause drama. We've had a lot of that lately. Crazy. Did you see what Panfish did you see the jig that Panfish Mafia sent me? And they sent me a bunch of these, bro, to start tying for myself. They sent me a bunch of these to start tying for myself. Bro, check these out. What are y'all doing in here? Go!
There's something wrong with it.
What?
Yes, like, shows a gray screen.
Take it, hook it to the TV and see if it does it. You probably done broke it. It's got a brand new Xbox and it's not even working. See these crazy? Dude, check these out, bro. These are fire. And they sent me a bunch of the unpainted heads and the ant heads that they have, which has 2 of these in the middle here. Dude. Did it work? There's one right there on the bathroom sink thing. Go, dog. Yeah, they look. Y'all check them out. They don't do you. They have a YouTube, and y'all can subscribe to them. And maybe if they start seeing that people's watching their stuff on YouTube, maybe they'll start doing YouTube, because they have a lot of product. They have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different colors of those in different styles. And oh, crazy, here's another one they sent me. They just sent me 2 of the jigs that they tie, but they've sent me a bunch of the unpainted heads to paint myself. This is some Bremen, and Bremen trout would tie that up. Crazy, we could use these on our fly rods too. They're so light, man. But yeah, dude, check it out. They sent me a big old bag. They're probably 100, 150 jig heads, 3 different kinds. And y'all, check them out on TikTok and Facebook and their website, panfishmafiajigs.com, and Panfish Mafia Jigs on Facebook and Panfish Mafia Jigs on TikTok. Check them out. If y'all ain't with them, get with them, cause they're a good bunch of folks. Mr. Bob and Miss Heidi. Tell them Thump Candy Randy sent you. Oh, Thump Candy Randy. Crazy. Alright, my live earlier, right? I kept on smelling something sweet, and I didn't know what it was. Smelled like a fruity smell. And it's the jig, bro. When I was smelling it, I was like, what? I was like, I thought I'd lost my mind. And my son come in and smelled it too, and they got a sweet smell to it. Well, I messaged Panfish. They seen my live, and she sent me a message on TikTok a minute ago. She's like, I seen your live. It was funny. You was talking about them smelling. She's like, we burn an incense, fruity incense in their jig tying room. And I guess the smell stuck to the blade, or the bait. And they thought it was so funny because I kept on smelling it. I thought I'd lost my mind, bro. Everybody on here is probably like, look at this retard. But what'd he do? How'd he do that? My dog is being a menace. A mentis. Oh, really? Buzzbait, that's awesome, bro. That is awesome, man. Welcome. I love it. There's nothing I love more than tying jigs, besides turkey hunting and deer hunting. My favorite. I'm not the best. To some people, I'm nobody, evidently. That's what I've been told today, twice on my live, and through email. A bunch of kids just starting drama, pretty much. But that's what the whole I'm nobody or whatever on my thing was about. But these are just Popeye jigs, pretty much. And I support everybody in here, man. I'm a big supporter in this fishing community, or try to be. There's been some drama go on the last few days, but you're gonna have that in social media. Don't let it get you down. People start with you, and they start telling you can't do it. Prove them wrong and do it, brother. That's all I say. They ain't gonna stop me from doing what I love. Whether I got one person watching or 2,000 people watching, I'm gonna do the dad gym thing, because that's what we're supposed to do in life. But man, I am running low on this flash, my guys. Running real low, to be honest about it. Very, very low. Like, I'm out of the yellow. I got enough to tie like 3 more jigs, and then that will be a wrap for the yellow till I get some more in. Hey, Crazy, look, something you don't see me do very often. I'm putting some flash in here. I put up some flash. That guy that wanted these though he wanted a little bit of flash put in them. Hold on, guys, let me check. For some reason my chat always goes away. You aren't a nobody. God created us how we have morning and loves all of us. So don't listen. I don't listen to them. What up, BG Customs? How you doing today, bud? Yeah, I don't let them get to me, man. I was young once. I know how it is, and I'm not gonna throw nobody's names out there who it was, because I'm not like that. But I got threatened with the police and all, and I didn't even do nothing. That's what I thought was funny. But they're still, I mean, well, there was 4 different young folks that started some drama, and 2 of them for right now will not be back in here because of some really, really, really bad drama that got started. Like, this got to the point where they was threatening my family, and I'm not gonna have that. My family comes first. You threaten my family, we're having problems, you know. Anybody's like that. But the other 2, when they decide to be civil and come in live and sit here and chill with us, they're more welcome. This little, what do you want, dog? Come on, get up here, pup. Come on, come on. This little bitty bobbin? You have this little bobbin? Or the bigger one like this? I got like 6 of them. I got these 2. I got 2 that's small like this, 2 that's medium, and then 2 that's bigger. I love it because I have very, 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 very tiny hands. See this little bobbin? My hand I mean, it fits it perfect. Crazy has one of these bobbins too. And man, I love it. Sorry guys, y'all can't see this jig because my chat went. Sorry guys, sorry, I'm back. My tablet went down. But if you couldn't see the jig because of something. I don't know. I'm sorry. But here we go, guys. That's what we got. That's what we come up with. Oh yeah, man, I absolutely love that bobbin, man. I've got some high dollar bobbins. Like I ordered some from Brian the fly tie that ties from Ties Flies. He has some really good bobbins. The purple one he's got, Crazy has one of them. Ordered 3 of them because I'm a purple fanatic. Like I love purple. My favorite color is neon midnight purple. Love that color. The Hulk purple, Hulk green purple, Joker purple. I absolutely love that color of purple. It's my favorite. This too. But I ordered the bobbin because it was purple and because it's a good bobbin. I've heard a lot of good, had seen a lot of good reviews, seen a lot of people using them. So I picked me up some. Well, when I got it, it's a light bobbin. It's really good. But when I hold it, because it's so big, I give it to my son. Actually, he's got them in his room with his vise. I had to come way back here, to wrap with them, and I like being up close and personal. I'm blind for one reason, so I had to hold it way up here to use it, and it didn't feel right in my hand. So I kept it, and I give it to my son. He liked it. He's got big hands. He's like his mama. He got big old hands. But it's a great bobbin. Brian's got some more bobbins that I'm going to order when I get financially able again, and that are a little smaller. Brian has awesome stuff. Everybody check out Brian's at tiesflies.com or what I think that's what it is. Tiesflies.co. That's what it is. .co. You can ask anybody that's in the fishing industry of tie and lures. Brian's materials, Brian's bobbins, Brian's scissors. They're great. Also Noone makes good stuff. I have a midnight purple jig. Are you talking about a solid midnight purple? I don't have it. Yes, I do, but I've got it in a box that one of my mystery jig, well, not mystery jig box. It's just I offer 3 different boxes. I have a bluegill box that has roughly over 125 to 150 jigs in it, and then I have 2 other boxes. One's a 60 jig box and one's a 90 jig box, but they come with 30 different colors. One comes with 2 of each color and the other one comes with 3 of each color. But the midnight purple jigs are all in those boxes, and it's just a little hard to get to right now. Our house burned down not too awful long ago, and lost a bunch of materials, so I'm actually tying, like, this little area you see right here is where I'm tying. Hey, I will show you something you might like, since you're talking about purple. I just had them painted. Check those guys out right there. Purple wedge heads. Those are sleek. You can't really tell the color in this faded pack. Oh yeah, hold on a second. I ain't gonna try to take one out of that bag. Let me take this off for a second, and then I'll put that right back up there. Yep, right here it is, laying right on top. How lucky were we? We were so lucky. This is a double wedge tail with the purple, neon midnight purple wedge head with chartreuse with purple flake double wedges with ice dubbing Chanel. This is my Hulk jig. I gotta figure out how to store these in a box so the tails don't. Appreciate John C in the house. Yeah, I love this jig right here, man. This is my fave. This is my fave right here. Just this kind of style of jig, period. The purple wedge head with the neon and the eye stubbing. I have a friend out of Kansas that cuts them. He has the regular wedges and can I hook what in foam, John? I have thousands of them, dude. The regular wedges and the double wedges and the big beaver tail wedges. I just got all this stuff recently. He sent it to me and I got a box full of nothing but wedges, bro. This whole box is nothing but wedge tails. There's probably 3,000 wedge tails. Regular wedges, probably 1,000 double wedges. The jigs after being made, what, put them in foam? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got like the boxes I do, but like when I'm just sitting here just tying them, I usually just throw them in this can. I mean, there's all different kinds in here: marabou, silly legs, hackle. Them's all good looking jigs too. Darn good looking jigs. When I tie jigs for other people, what, Braylon? I didn't say nothing. Oh, my child, he's yelling plumb across the house. Sorry, you guys, if I yelled, y'all's here. But when I tie, like people call them custom orders, when I tie them, I usually tie myself one or two too, and I just throw them in this thing. Usually I've got a metal rack, like a baker's rack that goes in the oven. I've got one of those bent that's usually hanging here above my head, and I just hang all my jigs on it. Do I duck hunt or do I goose hunt? I went duck hunting one time in my life. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was actually this past winter or spring, fall, whenever it was. Winter, I think it was. Was that when duck season come in here? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, it was winter because they started flying south. Yeah, it was winter. I killed 2 mallards, a pin duck, a pinhead, whatever the heck it's called, 2 green, 1 female mallard and 1 greenhead mallard. That's all you allowed here, I think. And then 1 pinwheel or pinhead. And I've killed a lot of wood ducks. Pintail, yeah. I've killed a lot of woodcock. I get woodcock. That's funny. Never mind. Sorry. PG, guys. I've killed a lot of woodcock. We do a lot of woodcock hunting. Like if we're out squirrel hunting, you know, them big old little brown birds with the big long beak. They call them woodcock. We shoot the crap out of them. I love those. Some of the best eating you ever had. As far as duck or goose hunting, I've never got into it big. I got some buddies that's real big into it. Like they got $3,000 and $4,000 double barrel shotguns or Benellis and stuff like that. Me, I'm a crappie fisherman, a trout fly fisherman, turkey hunting, and deer hunting. Bow hunting strictly for deer. And then I'm a big time turkey hunter. I make my own calls, diaphragm and slate. I'm gonna start doing stuff like that on YouTube also. But I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna combine it with this channel. Too hard for me to grow 2 channels. But yeah, man, I'm not the best jig tire either, but I had a Beretta 20 gauge. Beretta? Yeah, it was the Beretta. I had a Beretta 20 gauge automatic. I give like $1,400-$1,500 for that gun. I bought it to dove hunt with. I do like to dove hunt. And dude, the first day I took it in the field, the spring where, you know, an automatic what loads it back in and out, broke on like the 15th shot with that gun. And I turned around and I looked at my buddy that's sitting beside me, and he had an Ithaca 20 gauge. No, 16. It was a 16 gauge. My bad. I had the Ithaca 20 gauge, but he had the brother to it, gold trigger, pump, 16 gauge. And I told him, I said, if you'll trade me that Ithaca for this Beretta, I said, you can have it. He's like, are you serious? It's like a $300 gun. I was like, you see the spring is screwed up in this brand new gun. He said, well, fat bet. He's like, I don't feel comfortable trading just this for it. So he had a 12 gauge pump Ithaca gold trigger. He traded both of those to me for that Beretta. I'll never have another one. I'm a Mossberg or Ithaca, true and true. I own two 12 gauges, a Mossberg 535 and a Mossberg 500. The rest of my guns are 20 gauges, 410s. That new Winchester 410 turkey gun and the Mossberg one both. Hands down. If I'm lying, I'm dying. God strike me dead right now. That little 410, 63 steps. I peeled a gobbler's head plumb, decapitated him. 63 steps with a 410 TSS, of course, shell. Dude, blowed my mind. I hunted with it all year. I never got a 20 gauge out of the or 12 gauge out of the gun cabinet. I hunted with that little 410 all year long. I tagged out in 2 states with it, Georgia and North Carolina. Didn't get to tag out in Tennessee, but I called 6 birds in for a boy at Tennessee. Or for a couple boys. Man, I'm digging this little jig. I wish I had some more of this yellow crystal. That made for a pretty jig, guys. And guys, I'm sorry, I know I don't get on here and tie a bunch of jigs on the live, because I like to talk to you guys. Well, see, he's got one of the old ones. There's probably a difference in them. Like, I don't know if you know who John Blake Riddle is? The little Riddle? He's a big Beretta guy. And Benelli. And he's had a lot of problems this year out of his Benellis. Or Berettas, I mean. You can't go wrong. I don't care who you are or what you say. You can't go wrong with an old Winchester. What up, Landon? My dude. You can't go wrong with a Winchester or a Mossberg. My grandpa, when he died, he left me a Mossberg 835. That was his turkey gun. Bloodstone Believer. What up, brother? What you doing, Captain? He left me that gun, and I gave it to my son. That's the only other 12 gauge. It ain't mine, so I can't claim it's my son's. But now, as far as like high-powered rifles, I'm a Tikka believer, true and true. I've got a Tikka 7 mag, a Tikka 7mm08. I got a Tikka 204, a Tikka 22-250, a Tikka. Not to say 204? Okay. And then I got a couple Rugers. I got some high-powered Rugers. I got a 270, a 280, and a 25-06. Then I have 3 Browning A-bolts, a 25-06, a 300, and 270. I got about probably 25 22s, like 8 or 9 22 mags, a couple 22 long rifles, a couple 22 shorts. They're all either Remington or Browning. I got a couple old. I got a Ford. Yeah, it's made by Ford Motor Company. 28 with an octagon barrel, lever action single shot, and I also got it in a 22. I got a couple 450 Bushmasters, 2 or 3 300 Blackouts. I got a bunch of guns, man. I got over 300 guns. I might show some of those on live. Can you do that on lives on YouTube without getting striked or anything. John, can you show guns on lives on? Oh yeah, dude. That gun, dude. There's not a price. I've took it and had it. I ain't had them refurbished, but I took and had them refinished, kind of like to where they'd shine, get the bluing fixed on them and stuff. I guess you can say refurbished a little bit, but they still have all their old scratches, all their old Dad Jim markings on them. Uh, I build my own pistols. I buy the rails and the slides and all that, and we hand make. Well, I don't. I say we. My brother has a CNC business, and we hand make our own lowers and stuff like that for our ARs and things. Which I've only got two ARs. I've got a 300 blackout, and then I got a six. No, I lied. I got three. I got the 6.5 Creedmoor in an AR, and I got a 22-250 in an AR, and then 300 blackout and AR frame. Well, Landon, that's what I was going to say. I've took it into gun shows, and I've just for the 28, I was offered. How much was it? I think it's upper of $10,000, like 10,800, almost $11,000 for the one, and the 22. The guy at the gun show told me, he said I wouldn't take if it was his. He said he wouldn't take $40,000 for it. They're post Civil War, I think, or before. They're old, like old. Like I think there was before the Civil War or in that era. I've got the paperwork from them. That was my great grandpa's. If that tells you how old they were. Me too, brother. Me too. When it comes to Ford, I don't believe there's no other truck made. I have three of them. I have a 1996 F-250 four-door long wheelbase 7.3. I have a '06 F-250 extended cab four-door. It's the big four. It ain't the full-size four-door. It's the extended cab with the, your front doors open, and then you got the back two doors that swing open. It's a 2006 6.0. And then I have a 2011 6.7 Power Stroke. Which one, Landon? The wide extended cab, my 6.0? That's a bad SOB, I tell you. That truck has right at 1,000 horsepower. That truck will leave the earth and pull the gates of hell down, I promise you. That truck's bad. But it is a 6.0. I've had it bulletproofed and rebuilt 3 times. Oh yeah, man, I love my Power Strokes. And then I'm a Nissan guy. A lot of people like Toyotas. I like Nissans. I have 2 Nissan Xteras and 2 Nissan Frontiers. My Nissan Xteras are my guiding vehicles. That's what I use to hunt and take people fishing out of. And then I got 2 little Nissan pickup trucks. One's got a lift kit on it. That's what I bear hunt out of. That's what's got my dog box on it that I coon and bear hunt and rabbit hunt out of. Landon, she's on her way home, bro. As of about 5 minutes ago, she texted me and it was leaving the hospital. You can show guns, but you can't show how to make homemade guns or ammo or no automatic weapons or silencing. Oh well, I'd have to take my ARs apart then to be able to show them, because they all got night vision and infrared and silencers. We do a lot. In the wintertime, I do a lot of trapping, like running a trap line for animals like bobcats, foxes, and I do a lot of coyote hunting. So I got my ARs are all decked out with silencers and infrared and night vision. The 300 blackout and the 2250, they're both SIGs, and the other one is an off-brand AR. It's like a King Diamond, I think. They're a company from here that builds guns. Yeah, man, she's excited. I think I'm probably more excited than she is. I had a 91 F350 dually, and it was the full four-door short wheelbase dually, which is very rare. And somebody's mama decided she wanted to go out with her friends one night, wanted to take my pretty truck. Man, this truck was mint. It didn't have 90,000 miles on it. It had 3-inch lift, 14 wides, dualies in the front, and Roking sub whatever wheels. I took the dually conversion, took the dually out and got the single wheel conversion tires for wheels for it, so I had 14 wides on it. But anyway, her and her girlfriends wanted to go to Rod Run and Pigeon Forge, which is only like 2 hour and a half from me. So they wanted to take that truck. All right, honey, that's fine. Well, they got over there and she got to acting dumb. Sorry, honey. She got to acting dumb because some young punks pulled up beside her in a Duramax talking crap, and she blistered the Duramax's arse, and a Dodge Charger pulled up in front of her and she T-boned them and totaled my truck. So it's gone. Bye. Bye, Felicia. I've got the motor, transmission. I'm looking for another one. I think I've got my eyes on one, and I'm probably going to sell my Charger. I've got a 2019, it's a late 19, early 20s model Charger. I'm going to sell it and buy me another chassis and cab and bed and build my truck back. One of these days, when I get back to work. I do land clearing by trade. I'm an a union equipment operator for land clearing. It's what I do in real life. But I've been out of work for about 2.5, 3 months with diabetic foot ulcers in my foot. Hey, brother, thanks for coming in. If you ain't, I'm pretty sure you're a subscriber, but if you ain't, buddy, drop a subscribe and a like. But I'm pretty sure you are. Around the house, Landon, I sell jigs about every day at the house. To the local marina here, I can't tie enough jigs to keep them happy, to be honest. Like, he calls me every 2 days, like, hey man, you got any extra jigs you tied? I was like, dude, I just brought you 150 jigs. But they got what we call, you know how Alabama's got that crappy house that they have? It's called the crappy house. Well, the local marina here, I give him the idea, and he started it this spring. The very, 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 very end slip on the marina. There's 6 slips on this side, 12 slips. He's turned into a crappy house. And they stay packed with kids down there all the time wanting crappie. You know, crappie fish is fun for the family. So, and I sell my jigs to him really cheap to keep the business. To be honest, that's the only reason. But every weekend I've got to take him. What up, James? Every weekend I got to take him jigs, so he has them. But as far as selling jigs off from YouTube, I don't think I've sold but maybe 2 orders, 3 orders. I sold a couple orders from TikTok, but I'm not trying to take business from Mr. Rubin or Crappy Man or anything like that. So I mean, if people ask and want to buy jigs, then yes, I will sell them. But I don't, as far as getting on here and promoting my jigs to sell, I don't, because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm taking business from anybody, because Mr. Rubin and Crappy Man both, Mr. Turner, they have both taught me more than I would have ever learned in a class. Like I tied flies for a long time. But as far as tying jigs, I've been tying them for about 2-3 years. And I tied good jigs, yes. I ain't gonna lie and say I didn't. But 100%, my jigs was not the quality that they are now until I started watching Turner and Mr. Rubin. Uh, I think both of them I think highly of both of those. I love Mr. Rubin to death. He's a great guy. Some of the best jigs in the world. And my jigs, you can look at them from the beginning when I started YouTube, and you can tell the quality and the way they look is triple what they was when I started, and that's only because of Ruben Floors jigs and Crappy Man jigs, Stephen Turner, hands down. Only reason, guys, like shout out to them 100%, like for real. Even if drama gets started between certain YouTubers, I mean, it happens. It's YouTube. I'll never stop supporting nobody. Even if I have to exit myself from a community, I will still 100% support them. This jig right here, that thread, that crystal flash, and that marabou. RubenFloorsJigs.com. Get it all you want, man. He's got great materials. I appreciate it, Landon. I still got a lot to learn, man. Look at this, man. This jig right here, this is a good jig. But every one of these materials that's tied into this jig, besides the jig heads, come from Ruben Floors Jigs. The only reason I get my wedge tails anywhere else besides Crappy Man Jigs is because at the moment he's not selling them to the public. And I understand why. He has so many orders that he can't supply everybody wedge tails, and his too. He ain't got time to do it right now. And I understand that. He starts selling them, I'll probably start buying them. I'm very, very humble. I give love, and I have respect. Drama gets started, I don't care what it is, I'll take responsibility. And if I need to exit myself, I will do that. Yeah, I may, in the heat of the moment, ask a dumb question, but I'll go back and apologize if I do to anybody. I will let myself go down before I let somebody else go down. Always been that way. I was a drug addict for 9 years. Been sober 7, going on 8 in August. I don't regret being a drug addict. The drug addict made me who I am today. It's God's plan. Well, I just lost a bunch of people watching. I had like 8 people in here. Now I'm down to 10 and start talking about that. But anyway, let's go back to talking about other stuff. But yeah, all this is RubenFloorsJigs.com. The marabou, the thread, and the crystal flash. They all come from Mr. Rube. And my jigs will only get better. I can guarantee you these jigs will not fall apart from a fish biting them. And if they do, I will replace that jig 100%. Now the paint, they may cut the paint and chips off when you sling them up against rocks and bridge pilings and bounce them off brush. The paint's going to come off eventually. But as far as it coming apart, I've got 2 jigs. Look. Those 2 ducket rods, those 2 white ones, and that ACC stick, they've got 3 of my jigs on them. And I've caught over 60, 70 fish off every one of those jigs. But yeah, Mr. Rubin taught me a lot. Has taught me a lot. And I'll continue watching Rubin and supporting Rubin. Rubin's good people. Y'all check him out. If you ain't a subscriber to Ruben Floors Jigs, you need to go subscribe. And same with Mr. Turner. If you're not a subscriber to Crappy Man Jigs, go to Crappy Man Jigs and tell them both I sent you over there to sub. Please don't say nothing other than Randy Guffie sent you here to subscribe. Please don't say nothing else other than that. But they're good people. And that jig right there wouldn't look like it does if it wasn't for Mr. Rubin. Here, I'll show y'all a couple more I tied before some of y'all got here. Oh, I need to tie some more, but my back is killing me. I may tie one for y'all. That's my bleeding shad. It's on a crinkle head silver. That head is a crinkle silver head. You put the paint on there and then you heat it and it draws up and makes a cool pattern. What up, Garrett? So that's the bleeding shad that I tied. It's a good jig. This is the bluebird. It's pretty much monkey milk. This tail was kinda janked, but it'll still catch fish. That'll go in my box because it don't look all nice and fluffy like the rest. And then one of my favorite jigs in the world. For vertical fishing or fishing docks or whatever, you'll not beat these jigs right here. Check out Mr. Crappy Man Jigs. He ties the best wedge tails in the game. Tell him Randy sent you. But that's my Hulk jig. It's a double wedge tail on a 1/32 wedge head. And that's my Hulk jig. I tie it with ice dubbing Chanel large. Purple's my favorite color if you can't tell, guys. Garrett, man, what's up? How's the family doing, bro? The dad and the brother. Oh, there's Dad there. What up, Dad? There's the father, the father Lindblom. Or how, hey, is it Lindblom? Hey, Edward. Check out these gassy, solid up yellow marabou jigs I just tied up, bruh. How you like those? Kobe's a basketball. Hoops, brother, Kobe. Kobe in there getting Kobe. What is it? I gotta fix my vise, guys. Like, hold on. Hold on just a second, guys. Well, I don't. Oh, guys, hold on. Gosh. I hope my dog don't come through here right now. I just slung Dad Jim. Alright, there's 3. Alright, now I'm missing a blue one. Found them. You guys still there? Something has happened. I'm about to get mad, y'all. Something happened to my brand new Dad Jim Vice. I'll be right back. Alright, that'll work for now. Had a bass bait hanging off his wall. Thought it was cool until he ran in and told me it was in the cat's foot, and I was like, what? Ran in and had to pull it out. Boys are headaches. Hey man, let me just tell you something about boys, or animals at that. I'm a Cocker Spaniel lover. Had them all my life. Love them. Think they're the best dog in the world. But my puppy, bless his little heart, has had so much trouble with hooks. Like, we take the boat, he has got so many. I'm a big swim bait fisherman. If I'm on the lake, I've got 2 rods on my deck at all the time that has swim baits tied on. It's usually the only 2 bass rods I have. Well, I usually have one with a spinner bait on it and 2 with swim baits on it. Usually, well, a frog or a spinner bait usually, and then the other 2 bass rods have swim baits on. And bless my puppy's heart, man, he has got so many. Took y'all long enough to mow that thing. Well, y'all got 10 acres. Or y'all like me. My front yard's 3 acres and our backyard's 1.5 acres. Look at that nice. Well, after I dropped it to the floor and rolled it around, it ain't as pretty looking as it was. But also, guys, anybody tying jigs, shop at Reuben Shop and get y'all's materials. Also, another friend of mine's, Barrett Baits, on TikTok. I don't think they have a YouTube yet. They're trying to build a shop. Well, they ain't trying, they've built a shop. And I'm gonna brush my jig's teeth, guys. Hold on just a second. PrettyLures.com. If you guys like to paint lures or tie jigs, check them out. They got great material. PrettyLures.com. So does Mr. Reuben. They both have great materials. Mr. Reuben has a little bit more marabou. They have about every color snail you can dream of. And if you can't think it up, they can build you your own color Chanel. But push mower. I had to mow mine the other day with a push mower. My zero turn, I hit a rock, messed the spindle. I messed the brand new Yardmaster, as I call them. And like a $14,000 lawnmower. I ain't mowed with it 4 times, man, and warped spindles. One cost $1,900. Man, thank God it's under warranty. They said it was factory fault that it. So I don't know. I thought I hit a rock, but we'll let them go with that so it covered under warranty. But yeah, man, I had to push my mind the other day and I about died. I come in about halfway through the backyard. I didn't mow the whole yard by any means, but now the backyard I did, because it's the one on the roadside. People drive by ones that look nice. I come and got my son. I was like, dude, you're gonna have to come out here and help me, bro. I'm about to die. Cause I hadn't been out, man. I've been laid up for 2.5 months. I ain't been out in the heat, even in nighttime fishing. But I was about to die, bro. I think I'm gonna tie one more jig tonight. And it's gonna be another marabou jig, because that's what I gotta have for the guy next door. Then here, oh my goodness, guys, we have a problem. Got a big problem. That's how many yellow marabou jigs I ordered. I ordered 100 of them. Got them in the mail yesterday. And I've got 2 left. It's like I told John C. last night, during the live, I tied one of these yellow marabou jigs. And I've done it on TikTok too. And I woke up with 3 orders. One of them was 2 for 2 dozen of these yellow marabou jigs. One of them was for 1 dozen, and the other was for 3 dozen. And then I had some to tie for the marina. And I'm out. I got like 4 left. I didn't get to. I got 2 for myself, my own box, but Edward, my son was supposed to have emailed y'all that tracking number. Did y'all get it? If not, I'll go in there when I get done off of here and have him do that. If not, I'll email it to you, Edward, and I'll text it to Colby. Supernova, pretty Lova. I can't use that one. Can't use that. Mike can use. I don't know if. Man, I had like 20 marabou feathers in a row that was really good feathers, and then I've had like 20 that wasn't worth a darn. But that's marabou for you. That is marabou for you. I'm starting to sell so many of these marabou jigs. I think I'm going to start buying them by the quarter pound, or possibly even a half a pound at a time. Certain colors I may get a half a pound. Let's see what y'all saying in here. Y'all talking bad about me? That's what I'm here for, bro. That is what I'm here for. If I can make one person smile a day, my job's done, bro. That's what I'm here for. You really want to smile? Go back and watch the live before this one when I received these packages. Like, dude, these jigs smell like fruit. And I thought I was losing my mind. And I messaged the lady that I got them from, Panfish Mafia Jigs. She seen the live and she messaged me. She's like, no, we tie with the incense burning in our jig room. So I guess the smell off of the... Why does this crystal flash twist up like that? I have never figured that out. Hold on a second. And so it always twists up on me bad. And I've seen other jig tires tying with it too. And they claim the same thing. I'm not really sure why it does it, but yeah. Sorry guys, when I'm tying I like to focus. I put my heart and soul in them, man, jigs. I don't just rush in and tie them and go on to the next one. I like to take my time and tie every jig with it, so I know it's going to be absolutely 100%. I can tie a jig in less a minute, minute and a half. These marabou jigs, I can tie them faster than that if I want to. But I want to make sure they're done really well for you guys who get them. And I put my heart and my soul. My jigs mean a lot to me. They really do. And I've had people send me messages about my jigs, on how good they are. They don't tear up on them. And it's like a notebook letter, dude. And it's brought tears to my eyes, how them thanking me and how I care about my supporters and stuff like that, dude. And it does. You guys mean a lot to me. And I don't just say that on here so other people hear it and think, oh, well, Randy's just trying to do this and that. I care about each and every one of my supporters. Yeah, it is, Ed. I have a lot of pride in everything I do in life. Or try to, anyway. And I didn't used to be this way. I used to be one of the people who thought my didn't stink. Thought I was Mr. Pretty Boy. You know, just all that crap back when I was younger. And I've learned the hard way, and I cherish it now. And I encourage you young folks, man, just to listen to your parents. Work hard at everything y'all do. And don't ever quit nothing in life, man. If you start something, finish it. And you'll be a very successful person in life. With anything you do, as long as you just stay with it, stay with it, and push hard. It's going to get tough. Life's going to get real tough. Things you do in life is going to get tough. But don't quit. Don't give up, man. I don't care what it is. If you want to work at McDonald's, be the best McDonald's worker you can be, bro. Like, for real. And you'll be successful in McDonald's. I know people that work at McDonald's that's making 20-something an hour. They went to the Cheeseburger University and they become something with it. Now they're district managers over at McDonald's, doing good, making killer money. Hey man, you like kicking? Kick people, bro. I mean, do it. Do the thing, dude. Whatever it is, do it. Don't give up on it. And if somebody ever tells you that you can't do it, look them dead in the eye and say, just watch me. Because you can do whatever you put your mind to, guys. Like, you really can. You really can. I wish I'd have known. I wish I had somebody to tell me what I have told so many young people. And I'd have been very successful at a young age. I guarantee you about that. And guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm sorry, but my mom should be here pretty well. What time is it? 9:30? About an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I need to get a little bit of the house cleaned up. I need to do a little sun things for my mama for when she gets home. But I'll be back tomorrow. Count on it. Somewhere between 5 and this time now. Just look out for it. And if anybody's on here that's not a new subscriber, please subscribe. It means a lot. For all you that's come in and watched me tonight, thank you for taking your time out of y'all's day and coming in and watching me. Edward, I'll get y'all that tracking number. Landon, you be good, kid. And Lid, don't ever give up, brother. Please don't ever give up. If you ever need somebody to talk to, if life gets hard, email me, man. We'll talk. But Edward, I'll get y'all that tracking number, man. The rest of y'all, kudos. God bless. Have a good night. And as always, stay jiggy with it. Coochie coochie coo. Loggins. Thanks for the support.